What's up? This is SilverC Review. It's going to be a little darker than I planned. I forgot my little bullet point paper in my car, and it was about half a mile away, so I had to power walk. It took me an extra 15-20 minutes to get back to it, so here we go. Bet you thought I'd be standing up for the entire series, but now I'm sitting down. Haha, I'm just kidding, no one watches these. But that's fine, it's still fun, and maybe someone eventually will watch them. So, I figured out how to add pictures to the video. Not very well, I just put them right in the center, but better than nothing. So, I'll do that now. Usually I don't re-record stuff because I feel like it's not naturally me. This allows me to be, even with mistakes, you get to know me more. But last time, I got a dry place in my throat, and I just couldn't. It wasn't so much that I was coughing a lot, it was just that it was like I was crying or something. I just couldn't talk, so that's why I re-recorded that. And then my video editor decided to go all crazy, and like I found a editor that combined the videos because it splits it at 2 gigabytes, and it just decided not to work. So I had to manually do it, and last video was pretty clunky, but still making progress, so we'll get better. The title of the last movie that I did, for some reason I thought it was Dinner with Beatrice instead of Beatrice at Dinner. Not sure why. I still have trouble, like, saying it the correct way. I don't know. Something in my brain just doesn't like the way the title is. But, I wanted to go over a few movies that, I just wanted to talk about a few movies that I'm not actually reviewing, but that I've watched recently. A lot of them are anime. But A Letter to Momo, give that one an 8 out of 10. Excellent movie, good ending, really liked it. Glenn Ross, older movie, 5 out of 10. It was decent. It was definitely worth my time watching it, but not something I'd probably watch again. The Red Turtle, give it a 6 out of 10. I liked the animation. I liked the story, just something about it didn't pull me in. And I know it was kind of partially a Studio Ghibli movie, but or Ghibli, however you say their name, but I don't know, wasn't my favorite of their movies. It wasn't their animation style either, so I think I'm drawn to their animation style quite a bit. What else? Secret of Kells, 6 out of 10. I really like the animation style. Not a big fan of the storyline or the ending. Like, the storyline was okay, I just didn't really care for the ending, but the animation was really cool and it's worth a watch. The Boy and the Beast, another Japanese animation, 7 out of 10. It was really good. Like the storyline, like the ending, like the animation. It's a good movie. And Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. I'm hearing things. It was 7 out of 10. I liked it. I liked the actors in it, and I thought they did a good job. I liked the storyline. It was good. I figured I was going to like it going into it, and I did like it, so that's all for the introduction for today. We're going to go into the movie review. Today is Wind River, and there's going to be a picture right here. Hopefully I'm not out of the screen or out of the frame, and my fingers aren't like behind it, because then it kind of defies the point. But anyways, somewhere around here there's going to be a picture, and I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. There's going to be a spoiler warning right now, so if you have not seen the movie, I will be talking about things that are happening in the movie, so go watch it and then come watch this, or if you just don't care. And so let's jump into it. Any video game I play, I'm always sniper or ranged or ranger or something from range, so immediately with him being a sniper, that ups him on my cool factor, and I already started liking the movie right off the bat. And it seemed like he was a really good person. It seemed like he had a good relationship with his ex-wife. I mean, he was nice to her, and he was willing to make sacrifices. It's just, it seemed like something weird was going on, and I know it explains it later, but I don't know if that was just the way she was supposed to act, or if she just wasn't that great of an actor, because she seemed really weird. And I know the reason why she was weird was because her kid had gotten killed, but I don't know, it seemed, and that early on, it was the interaction between them, it seemed like he was the good guy, and she was just, like, emotionally dead. Which, I mean, I guess that can have that effect on you, but I don't know. From an acting standpoint, it didn't seem that great. But he seemed like he was a good guy, which he is. And I thought it was a good storyline that it's the classic resident badass that has to team up with the FBI to help him out, and he's got all the local tricks, and he's got all the know-how and all the better than the professionals, I guess you could say. So I thought that was pretty cool, which it happens a lot in a lot of movies, and I like it every time. Um, in that one scene where he was finally talking about his kid being killed, his daughter, and um, the camera was like constantly shaking, like it was almost like someone had it and was like moving around, and I guess that was supposed to be an effect, but it just completely killed the scene for me. Like, I can get emotional in movies, and I figured this was gonna be an emotional part, and I guess it probably should have been because she ran off crying, and she didn't seem like a very emotional person throughout the whole movie. She was like strong FBI agent, but just watching the camera shake like that just completely killed anything for me. That's all I could focus on was the camera shaking. I don't know, didn't work for me. Shootout was amazing. I really liked the shootout between the FBI and the security agents or whatever. Thought that was really good. His sniper seems a little overpowered. I mean, there's that whole the amount of force it pushes forward, it has to push back, and I know like 50 calibers, they kind of shoot the air out to the side so they can push a lot of force, but still, like, everyone he shot would like fly back. Like when he shot the dude uh, in the trailer home, I mean, the dude flew, and maybe he just kind of fell, but he kind of fell and flew to the other side of the trailer home, and the sniper he was using, I know they make 50 cal snipers, but that's not what it looked like he was using. So, but still, regardless, it was still awesome. And I mean, like I said, love snipers, so I'll discount that for that reason because it was cool. I really liked how he handled the guy once he finally caught up with him and gave him the exact same punishment that he had given the girl. And I thought it was neat how the dude only makes it like a few steps and then he's out, whereas that girl made it, what did he say, like 8 miles or something? Some insane amount of distance to be running barefoot, and it just showed how much of a warrior she was, and I thought that was really cool. It was almost like not only did the guy deserve it, but it was a good way to show how strong that she was, so it was kind of a redeeming value for her, so I liked it. At the end, they put the stats across the screen, and at first I didn't like that. I didn't, like, what had happened was just kind of a fluke thing. Like, he just had raped her just because she was there, and I hadn't really attributed it to her being Indian. I mean, they beat up the other dude, and did they kill him? I can't remember if they killed him or not. Yeah, I think they did kill him. So, I know, I'm an idiot for not knowing that. But anyways, I thought that was weird that they would put a statistic like that. Like, it wasn't a... I know his daughter, too, was Indian and got abused and killed, but it wasn't, like, the same person that had done it, so it wasn't, like, a serial rapist or something like that. But I went online to look up why they had put up the statistics, and I found out that I didn't know anything about Wind River. That's a big reservation, and the life expectancy in Wind River is 49, which, I mean, the life expectancy in Iraq is 69, so that's insane. And the unemployment rate is higher than 80%, and I'm reading the facts off this if you can't tell. And the high school dropout rate is 40% higher than the rest of Wyoming. And it's a huge reservation, so for those stats to be true is nuts. And also it said that, I don't know if this was specific to the reservation only, but it said 84% of Native American and Alaskan Native women have experienced violence of some sort, and 56% had experienced sexual violence. So, I don't know how many other people went out there and read more statistics, because I can't remember what they put on there, but it was just something about violence against women or against Native Americans or something like that. But that was well played at the end to put that on there to get me to go to further research it. So that was it for Wind River. I liked it, added it to my collection, which I have a collection of about 1,000 movies, so, and considering the amount I've seen, that's actually good if it gets added to my collection. So the movie that I'm going to recommend, we're going into recommendations, and there should not be any spoilers in this one. Anything past the trailer you can watch, and even then, some people don't like watching trailers before they watch a movie. It is called The Unborn from 2009. And I love scary movies, but I don't get scared easily. Like, I mean, jump scares, yes, but in general, like, creeped out, like don't want to watch a movie again because it was too creepy rarely ever happens, but this movie has done it. I've only ever watched it twice, and I kind of want to watch it again, um, like recently, but I don't know, just something keeps me away. It is creepy to the max. Like, I feel like it is highly underrated as being a creepy movie. They have the perfect amount of jump scares, the perfect amount of creepy people, people walking upstairs backwards. I don't remember if his head's backwards, but he's definitely got his stomach in the air as he's walking backwards on all fours, and that's creepy to me. That's one thing that really creeps me out is people, bodies moving in unnatural fashions, and they do that perfectly. They have possessions, and it's a demon, and they combine everything, and it works really well. Like a lot of scary movies I see, I'm like, man, if they do a jump scare right here, I'm gonna jump so bad. They don't do it, and they wait until later and do it, and I don't know. This one it hits it right on the nail. So the description is plagued by nightmares and visitations from a tortured ghost. Casey turns to a spiritual advisor for help. They find the family curse dates back to the Nazi Germany, an evil spirit taking over bodies of anyone to gain full admittance into the world. And it doesn't really have a twist. It'll probably show in the trailer, but I'm not going to say what it is about the girl that makes her special. What else have I not said? I didn't read my stuff and I just started talking. Oh, it's got a lot of disturbing images in it. Like, it does imagery very well for me to keep the creepiness up. And the ending, I'm not a huge fan of the ending. That's the only thing that I feel like it brings the movie down. It switches from a creepy movie to, like, an action movie. More of just like a possession action type stuff. So it's no longer scary, it's just them fighting against it, trying to win. So, I mean, I feel like they could have kept going with the creepiness, but it's still excellent movie. Love it, and need to watch it more. Like I said, I've only watched it twice, but it is super creepy. I don't know. I'll watch it again soon. So that's gonna be it for the movie recommendation. Now we're gonna move on to jokes and quotes. And I'm going to awkwardly get my phone out of my pocket because I yet again forgot about this. So we'll do the quotes as I do this. Anyone can give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. But to hold it together when everyone else would understand if you fell apart, that is true strength. And I have heard... I'm just going to have to read this one. It's kind of long. It's a recent quote, so I don't know it real well. I have heard there are troubles of more than one kind. Some come from ahead and some come from behind. But I've got a big bat. I'm all ready, you see. Now my troubles are going to have troubles with me. I like that one because it's like admitting or acknowledging that everyone has troubles. They come from every direction. But as long as you fight back, then you'll be okay. And that's my biggest thing in life is never quit fighting. There's so many people that give up or settle or whatever you want to call it, and I mean, you're allowed to be sad and depressed and nothing can go right and you think your life's a failure, but as long as you never give up fighting, then that's all that matters. I mean, you may never win, but as long as you fight until the end, that's what it's about. That's what will keep you going. And I will try to fill the void while I find this app on my phone. I did so well last time, and then this time, I think it's because I got thrown off trying to find the location, and I might be kind of dark too, because of the timing, but anyways, I was actually wanting to hike one of these trails right after. I don't know if I'm going to have enough daylight. I may still try to do it, though. It seems it's cloudy, and that's part of the reason it's so dark. Anyways, we'll go to the jokes. My friend is addicted to brake fluid, but he said he can stop at any time. Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? Because the P is silent. Alright, that's going to be it. The next movie is The Greatest Showman. I'm about halfway through it. And actually, I'm watching it online, which should be obvious. But I actually ended up watching The Shape of Water, which is the one I'm going to do after that one. And, because I couldn't get The Greatest Showman to load at first. So, but I really liked The Shape of Water. It was excellent, so that'll be a good review. Hopefully a lot of the movies I review will be good ones, and I like The Greatest Showman so far, but like I said, I'm not all the way through it. You can find me on YouTube, and if you're listening to this, that's where you should go to see the video, because I'm awkward and still have a lot of pauses and stuff. Also on Twitter, I'm at SilverC_review, Facebook /SilverC.review, and I am on SoundCloud, Buzzsprout, and Podomatic. And I'm also on Flickr. I'm also a freelance photographer, so I do a lot of nature photography. That's another reason that I'm out here doing these. So I'm going to try to post a picture on there one a day. It can be nature, it can be something I found cool. It's not going to be anything that's like, oh look, here's a picture of me. If it is, it's going to be like a photoshopped cool image of me. Kind of like the one I don't know if you've seen, but the image that I use as my profile is where I'm holding a stick and my head's like over on the other side of the stick. That's the kind of stuff I enjoy. Oh, I just realized I forgot to move so I can post the picture about the unborn. Great. So, we'll figure that one out. Oh, look, I even have it on there. It says look around image. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But anyways, and so you can, I don't know exactly what the link would be, but I'm sure if you search either Jeremy Smith or SilverC Review on Flickr, you'll find it. I've only got a few images up right now, but I plan to get more. So that's gonna be it. Take care.